Okay, now in this segment of the video, we're going to demonstrate the narrabon double kick on some paddles here, which gives you a different dynamic of executing the kick. And then Mr. Justin Rocha, Mr. Tavel Richmond, they're going to show you some exercises and some drills you can practice at home that are going to help give you the capability, strength, coordination to be able to execute this advanced kick. So right here, Mr. Tavel is going to start out with the narrabon double kick. So again, spinning that leg all the way around facing the paddles is going to be very, very important. And then executing the double kick right after that. Okay, ready? And 1. Very good, nice. And 2. 1 more, 3. Very good. And pro. Show. Now you notice he was kind of taking a small pause after the spin before executing the double kick, which is totally fine. That is a very good way to just practice the technique, to get used to it, to get the coordination. When learning new kicks, especially advanced kicks, the biggest problem most students have is they try to execute it as 100% right away at the beginning without really developing any of the skill first. So again, always take your time in learning to do all new techniques. Okay, now here we're going to get into some of the exercises. So the first exercises, and if you come into class, if you're a new student, or if you've been here for a while, you know that I talk about jumping and plyometrics as one of the best exercise activities you can do to help strengthen your legs for kicking. So Mr. Justin and Mr. Tavel, they're going to show you some exercises here. The first one is a very simple basic, what we call a knee tuck jump. So they're going to do 5 jumps here. All they're going to do is jump up and bring their knees up as high as they can to their chest, shoulder, abdomen area. Now, Mr. Justin here is going to show you kind of a beginner's way of doing it. Just kind of what you want to focus on while you're doing the jumping is picking the knees up at least waist level. Mr. Tay is going to show you a little bit more intermediate advanced way. If you've been doing these drills for a while, you're developing the coordination and strength. So he's going to jump up as high as he can and get his knees way up to his shoulders, chest area. Now they're going to do 5 jumps. The goal here being hit the ground as soon as you hit the, jumping up as high as you can, and as soon as you hit the ground, you want to bounce right back up as quickly as you can, just like a basketball would. Okay, 5 jumps here, ready, and go. Just like that, good. Now you see they're using their arms to help with coordination and balance. They never let their heels touch the floor, so if you want to, go back a little bit here and watch them do that jump again, you'll notice they don't let those heels touch the floor. They may get a little close because you are putting some weight down when you land, but the goal is keeping the calf and ankle strength up high. So staying on the toes is going to help you with that, and that creates speed in our bodies. Okay, the next drill that they're going to do is going to be more specific to the actual double kick, and it's the same kind of concept, but the only difference is they're going to split their legs forward, one back. But it's mostly just a knee pitch. One goes in front, one goes in back, and they're going to do 5 of those jumps. Okay, ready? And go. Nice. Okay, very good. Now, the last one that they're going to do, this is more advanced, is the ninja jump. Again, all different kinds of jumps just to kind of work with each phase of the kick. So the first jump was more of an explosive phase, the initial phase, getting off of the ground. The second jump they just did right now was actually the switching of the knee, the kicking, getting that motion in there. Now the third jump is going to be more along the lines of recovery and just all around leg explosive strength. So they're going to go down to their knees. This is the ninja jump. If this is new for you, or you've been learning, you've been in class a while and you've practiced this drill before in class, it's going to be familiar with you, but we're going to cover over some tips on this. One, Justin is going to do kind of the beginner phase if you're still struggling with this one. And this is a hard exercise. Not everybody can do it at any level. And then Mr. Tay is going to do the full motion of it. So what Mr. Justin's going to do, when he hops up to his feet, he's going to use his hands off of the floor. So that first initial jump of a ninja jump is coming up off of the ground and getting your feet in a good position and platform on the ground to then jump up high and thrust your legs, or thrust your body in the air and pick the knees up high. Okay, so he's going to use his hands on the floor, so we'll have him do 1 jump first on his own, and then a jump. Okay, one more time, watch. He puts his hands down, That's going to give him the ability to lift his body up easier. Mr. Tay here is going to just jump straight up to his feet and then jump in the air. Okay, ready? They're both going to do 3 of those now. Okay, ready, and go. And there you go. Okay, so those are just a couple of exercises and drills that are going to help you develop the strength and coordination for not just this kick specifically, but for all of the Taekwondo kicks that we have in here. So that was the blue belt, black stripe kick, narrabon double kick. And the next kick we're going to get into here is going to be the Padachuggi double kick. So we'll see you back here in a second.